Commissioner of the Zimbabwe Human Rights Commission, what would be your priority human rights issues and why?
Thank you, sir. Again, I'll speak about, I'm looking at coming up with a strategy from a public financial management perspective. I'm advocating for a rights-based approach to public financial management. I'm advocating for a rights-based approach to public financial management, where we advocate, as the Human Rights Commission, we should advocate for policies that organizations and public institutions have policies that embed human rights, so that as they come up with their strategies with service delivery, we have human rights embedded within public financial management institutions.
Thank you. Next question. Any of you, why you think the government of Zimbabwe created the Zimbabwe Human Rights Commission? Give at least five reasons.
Well, the Human Rights Commission was created to ensure dignity of human rights, dignity to all the people of Zimbabwe, so that we are all equal, we are fair, respect and equality in terms of the approach to human rights. Looking at the past ills, there is also need to heal the country from the past ills. There's also need for equity with all minority groups and vulnerable groups as well.
Thank you. The next question is from the Honorable Booker. Question number 4.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mrs. Matambo, can you identify and explain any 3 civil and political rights and any 2 socio-economic and cultural rights as provided for in Chapter 4 of the Constitution?
The right to life, the right to freedom of association, the right to equality, the right to dignity.
Thank you. The next question for you is from Honorable Zai, question number 5.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Ma'am, how does the Constitution guarantee the independence of the independent commissions, and in particular the Zimbabwe Human Rights Commission?
The Constitution of Zimbabwe was crafted for the people of Zimbabwe and by the people of Zimbabwe. The Constitution emphasizes the independence, whilst independence is relative. The Constitution advocates for the independence as much as practically possible by ensuring that the Commission is allowed to be as independent as possible, and also guarantees that the Commission will be free from interference by government and quasi-government institutions. The Constitution also ensures that the Human Rights Commission should be adequately resourced through fiscus. There are other alternative fundings, but the main resource is through fiscus to ensure that it is as independent as practically possible. whilst I must say independence becomes relative in the context that the Human Rights Commission still reports to Parliament, in the context that the Human Rights Commission still gets a vote and has to comply with public financial management. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The next question is from the Honorable Muzenda. Is good.
Morning, Mrs. Matambo.
Good morning, ma'am.
Explain the significance of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and how it impacts on the Zimbabwe Human Rights Commission's constitutional mandate.
The mandate, I'll start off with a bit of explanation in terms of the mandate of the Commission, which is really to promote and to develop and maintain, to promote awareness of human rights and freedoms. The Universal Declaration that you mentioned, ma'am, speaks about the universality and application of those rights to every human being, regardless of race, sex, ethnic background, and social standing. So it directly applies to the role of the Human Rights Commission in terms of the universality. It does not matter where you are from, where you are coming from, where you are going, but the application remains the same for all human beings on this earth.
Thank you. That brings to an end the interview, and you are free to leave, and you can have the bottle of water with you.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Good
you.
morning.
Thank you.